Hello, my happy quilters. Here we are again on another Wednesday. Welcome to the Marcia and Joy Show, coming to you live from Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota.
It's Wednesday again, Marcia.
And it's August.
And it's August.
2.
Second. I know, it's not even the first, it's the second.
Where is summer going?
I don't know, but you once told me, once the 4th of July is passed, summer's over. And I feel like that really happened this year.
It is kind of true, isn't it? I know it. I always felt that when the kids were home from school and stuff too. Once the 4th of July holiday and all that got over with, then it was almost time to go back to school. Back in the day, though, when I was growing up, we went back to school like middle of August. Not anymore. We did.
Yeah.
You're 10 years younger than me.
Well, I think they still go back to school early.
Well, you can't in Minnesota. You can't. Some do.
Well, after Labor Day, but honestly, school registrations and pictures and
Yes.
camps and practices all start in August.
They do.
But you didn't join us to talk about all of that out there.
No, you didn't.
We were just passing the time.
Absolutely.
We have
I
new
think we've
stuff.
got lots of people on here
We do.
now. So,
You put them at the bottom.
where are my jokes?
You put them right there. I thought you were changing our
What?
format.
No. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. We're talking about all this stuff. Is it really August?
The calendar says so.
Are you...
You could say it. Holding our phones out there.
Are you
everybody.
just lying to me?
I did actually read the joke today because I thought you forgot it. And it was at the bottom of your list. So just so you know out there, I try really hard not to read the joke. So when she delivers it, I am completely surprised like the rest of you.
That
Are you
one
Julying
that
it?
was,
That was
that was kind of over the top, that one.
That one was a bit edgy, yes.
Okay, so one of our customers just recently had a baby girl.
Really?
She did. And she named her June, July, August.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to call her Summer for short.
Wow.
Okay, I know you're going to tell these jokes at the dinner table tonight.
Right.
They
June,
are
July, August, they call her summer for short.
so corny.
They are so corny. All right. Well, actually, be sure to like. That's a good lead.
There you go.
Be sure to like, comment, and share on this post for your chance to win a $10 certificate. Marcia and I give away 3 each week. 2 are drawn randomly, and 1 will go to our trivia winner today. And if you're watching this later, you can still play along because they will be drawn late Friday and they will appear on our Saturday morning email from pnqs.net. If you have not subscribed, visit our website. And that...
I kind of swallowed wrong.
I know, so I'm still
sorry.
talking while you catch your breath.
Yeah.
Also on pnqs.net is where you're going to find our shopping tab where we've organized all of our goodies. And now that Marcia's done swallowing funny, we're going to talk about new fabric.
This one is kind of a
Classic.
Christmas traditional classic fabric. So this is Joyful Gatherings, and this is by Primitive Gatherings. So always she has nice little small prints, primitive, old-fashioned, and pretty much traditional coloring. So there's a lot to this one this time. So let's take a look down here, shall we?
We shall.
So we've got some creams, different sprigs and berries here. This is some little poinsettias, kind of a geometric. That's a little bit different for her kind of fabrics. Kind of a mini diagonal plaid.
Oh my gosh, is that sweet?
That one is. It's got little X's and dots on there. Little sprigs here. Again, this is the sprigs and berries, just like this one, only it's all red, where we have red and green on this one. And these look like little sunshines to me, but I'm sure they're florals.
Or are they snowflakes?
Maybe there's, oh yeah.
I was going to say,
could
that
be
one
snowflakes.
intrigues me.
It's fun. This is a fun little mini print. And look at that stripe. That'd be really fun.
Reminiscent of ticking.
Yep. What do you call that?
Well, it looks like coral to me, but
This-
it's not. It's winter branches, I'm sure.
It kind of looks a bit to me like upholstery fabric print.
There we go.
You
Well,
know?
when we see her, we'll have to see what her inspiration was.
Right. And some more of the little snowflakes on red, twigs and berries on red, and this cute little sprig on red. Here is the geometric with a kind of a gray back in here. This is a nice stripe too with the gray.
It
I like
is.
this one. I like the red one here. This one is not quite so in your face as this one.
I suppose they're supposed to be little pine boughs because that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Just little tendrils.
Or this
Little
also
lichen.
looks like, do you remember back, well, my grandma, maybe not yours, but remember they had the linoleum patterns on the floor and they didn't go all the way to edge. They had
Right, just a chunk
wood.
in the middle.
This looks like that to me too. Okay, so now this is, you can see, just a shade darker. This is more red. Here we're getting into cranberry country. This print, here's the little poinsettias.
Boy, would that make
Cream
a
poinsettias
nice two-color
right here.
collection of quilts.
It
yes.
is, it's beautiful.
Oh, but wait, there's more, isn't there?
There is more. I'm going to go up here then. So now we have some of the creams, green and red twigs. Look at the green stripe with these little red things in here. Boy, this is really pretty.
I like this one a lot, Marcia.
Cream with green twig and berries. So we've got 3 different kinds of those. These sprigs, green sprigs on cream fabric. The geometric. Oh, I love these little tiny diagonal plaids. The snowflakes with green.
But it's such a subtle green, isn't it?
It is. It's not really bright in your face green. Here is another stripe. So here it's with the red. And here it's just all green. And here is this
Mystery print.
this print. This linoleum, wallpaper, upholstery fabric, whatever we
it's
might call
ice,
it.
Maybe it's ice crackles on the window.
Could be. And there's some more poinsettias. This diagonal plaid. Now we have a little different shade of green here. This is a little lighter. More like a pine green, and this is more like a deeper green, I would say. And here's that little print.
Wow, you're running out of space.
I know, and here we have an olive now. So more of an
wow.
olive green colors. And again, more olives.
All of them all.
Olive.
You
olive them all?
Yep.
I love them all. So really quite,
They
Isn't
are
it fun?
just gorgeous.
this would be good for, and you know, the thing of it is, this doesn't really scream at all Christmas. It's these poinsettias, even though they're poinsettias and little twigs and berries. This is just a really nice red, white, and red, cream and green
Right.
line of fabric. So there we have it.
And
of course, we have these as
the
well.
pre-cuts.
this out of
So
the
we
way.
have the 2.5-inch strips in the jelly roll. We have the charm squares, and we do have lots of nice patterns for both of these. We have the mini charms and the big layer cake. So lots of creative possibilities. If you're shop hopping this week, be sure to check this new line out. It is called Joyful Gatherings. And really, here, I'll take that over here so you have
Okay.
a little more space. Really classic colors, and those log cabin quilts would just be beautiful
They
in
really
those,
would.
those pieces.
They really, really would. And we're kind of on the Christmassy thing.
Right.
So these are fun little padded bags by Moda, by our friends at Moda. I absolutely love these. They have kind of a,
I'm going to open one up. I'm going to crinkle away here.
it's a better quality zipper with a really nice, looks almost like jewelry, doesn't it?
Right.
With the clasp. So really nice because they are padded, and we've got several kinds here. Look at this pretty, it says Happy Quilting. That's a wreath.
And this one says Stitched with Love on it.
And so this is Christmas. These are just really nice. These are nice to give to your, a Secret Santa gift, or guild members, or your quilting girlfriends. Wouldn't have to be quilters either. I mean, they do have a sewing and quilting theme, but they're just really, really cute.
They are, and they hold a lot because
They do.
we know this. We
just a
own
cut above.
more than one
Just
of
cut
them.
above.
A cut above. That's a good word.
I
Yes.
like them a lot.
All right.
Okay, so we got this back in stock. Thank you so much. We have sold through bolts and bolts of this, and we just got some more in. So we're going to show it to you again. It's these.
Yep. I was just thinking, where did I put the bags that we made? So, but they're underneath.
Okay.
So what Marcia's referring to are these amazing panels. I'm going to unfold it. I already took the tie off because it was tied tight today, Marcia. All right. So these have everything you need to complete the bag except for the batting if you want to give it a little bit of body.
But
which
you don't have to use batting
you don't have
either.
to use batting, but we did.
This is more of a heavier type canvasy cloth, and it has the fronts and the linings for all 8 bags. And if you want to put the camera over here, I'm going to show them what this makes.
All right, we're
So,
there.
Right there. So it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, but it's 8 different bags that you can make. And you can see, like, this one does not have any batting in it at all.
Nope, we did some of each.
So, and it has, all of them have these double zippers. So they open both ways, really nice. And then a nice little canvas tag here too. And each one has their own unique characteristics. And this one you see has this lining. This one she did put a little bit of batting in. She did a little bit of quilting. This one too. Look at how cute these
So
are.
we added the lining. The fabric is for the front and the
Oh,
back.
so this didn't have.
It did not.
Okay, sorry.
So it has the front and the back. I misspoke.
Front and the back. So the lining we added. So she used the same lining. Oh my goodness, a serger.
Oh, I know. We're going to
These are
talk about sergers
lickety
here.
split to make with a serger. But look at how cute they are. So these are kind of 4 of this smaller size. And then we've got bigger project size bags. And how fun. And every one of them has its own tag that you cut out. Everyone has a little different backing. And again, oh, I love these. This says, to plant a seed is to believe in tomorrow. Look at the back of this one. It's really pretty. And look at these. Seasonal. This is pumpkins, sunflowers, and the crow. Plaid green binding. Her inner inside lining. Fun. Like I said, these are kind of a canvasy type fabric. And again, the house, the green lining, and all the things that go with.
And
So, 8 of them. 8 larger, 8 medium-sized bags. Do you have 8 friends?
not that I want to make zipper bags
You have
for.
one.
I want them all myself. I do have.
You have
good
one
friends.
really good one.
Right, exactly. I can make you one. So here's
8 bags.
exactly. Here's the thing: is you would not have to put the lining in them, and you would not have to put the batting in them. But we chose to make ours that way
Some of
because
them
it
are.
just it gives them a little bit more body. But honestly, you can make the bag front and back just from the panel, and if you use a serger to do the edges, you'll have a nice finished edge.
This one's really cute. So anyways, the panel is, you buy one panel, you can make all 8 bags, and then we have a set of matching Riley Blake zippers that go with. So they match the bags
And the instructions
beautifully.
printed here even show or suggest, of course you can decide yourself, they suggest what
Which
color,
color
zipper.
of zipper. So these
Like,
are the double opening zippers.
what does this one say? This one should have, this one I think is a gray zipper here for this one, but they have different color zippers. This one's got pink, I can see from the back.
Absolutely. So just really fun, really fast projects to make too.
Okay, if
So you wanna
that
pick those up.
wasn't enough fun, Marcia, look at what these are.
Oh, we don't have those on the bags, do we?
We did not, because we just got these in. They have brand new charms. And
Oh, let's come back down here really
All right.
quick
we will.
because they can see them
Okay,
better.
that teacup is to die for.
The
I
teacup,
gotta have that one.
the teacup with flowers. I don't know if they can see these. These are really. Let's go back up. There's really a lot of glare here. Look at this patched pumpkin though. This is like a quilted pumpkin, and even the leaf has 4 little pieces of green in there.
I know. That's sweet. And then the cat is half square triangles. You'll have to take our word for it.
And then the little sheep.
And there are more out on our
There
wall
are.
too.
We just grabbed these 4, I think, for this particular project. So, okay, lots of fun there. We've got some new table runners, couple new table runners.
Well, we got a question coming our way.
There we go.
So the process is you hold the sign up for us to read.
What batting and how do you add lining to the bags?
So we used 80-20 because that was what we used on our long arms.
And Celia, scraps.
I was going to say we use scraps
If
because
you
we
have
have
scraps left over, like from the edges of your quilts, perfect to use to quilt these up. So,
and otherwise, honestly, we have the craft bat size if you don't happen to have scraps in your life.
no, and I'll open this up and show you. So the lining, she just quilted
Diagonally.
she just quilted the lining.
Here, let's do the camera
Okay.
here.
Lois made these. Anyway, she just quilted the lining to the bag. And honestly, this one is made with a sewing machine. And I think these other ones
Some
are
are
made with a
zipper.
serger.
Well, Jeff made some too.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we had a group
Here
effort
we've
here.
got a serger. So either your sewing machine or your serger, but you just put those together and quilt them. And then I think she put the zipper inside, the sandwich zipper way, and then just turn them.
Yep.
Works great. If you have any questions, of course, you can come see Lois.
Exactly. She's our friendly sample
Lois
maker, and
is here
she
and-
is so good at bags.
Yeah, that's her job, is to sit and make samples, and she loves it and visit with you. So
Okay, we have 3 other products. Okay, let's talk about the quilty pencils, Marcia.
I'm little quilty pencils.
Because it's back to school time. Everybody
It
needs to have
is.
fun pencils.
So these are pretty pencils. These are Ann Hazelwood's, and these are red and white quilty pencils because red and white is just fun. So they're quilt patterns in all different red and whites for your pencils. So even though you might not be going back to school, you might need these.
Everybody needs
need
ones,
these.
and they have erasers that work.
They do.
All right, and then I have a set of 3 nail files, and they say "Be your own beautiful" because that's the slogan. And then we have a little bee, and then we have some flowers, and no bees on the little flower one. But you could have the entire set of 3 for yourself, or you could open up the package and create little gifties for friends.
Good. These are
and-
really a high quality nail file. I have to open them up, and they're so
Well, they're professional. They have
cute.
the padding in between, so
They
they really do a
do.
nice job. And you know, we're all about the nails, right, Marcia?
yes. I got a new color.
You do.
Well, this one matches my nails.
It does.
Okay. So we got the nails. And then I grabbed this because I have, if you've watched on the Facebook page, you see that I'm working on a log cabin quilt.
It is a lot of pieces,
And the
Marcia.
light side of the 8.5 inch block is 1/2 inch finished logs. 1/2 inch finished, 1/2 inch little pieces.
Now, don't scare them out there, because you're going to want to make this quilt.
It
'cause
can
it's really
you can
fun.
do it. It's kind of brainless sewing. Log cabins, once you get them all cut out, it's just go, 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 go. And you can
Right.
have a book on tape, you can have your TV on, you can be listening to music, whatever. But I have been finding that this little ruler is just a great one to have around for, you got to have a lot of rulers, but I have been
You do.
loving this one to cut some of those strips and also to make them the size that I need to have them, because I can lay it on here, and if I need a 6-inch strip, I don't have that big bulky ruler
Right.
with all of my 1.5 inch pieces and my 1-inch pieces. And I lay that on top of there. So sometimes this is just a great little ruler to have. It's especially when you're working with smaller pieces like that and you're having to cut them, you don't have to deal with all that. And sometimes if you have a 1-inch strip or 2 or 3 or 4 piled together, that big ruler adds so much weight, and it doesn't,
does.
it doesn't exactly. So I had to talk about this one today because that's what I've been using.
I've been using that one too because I did the Littles Club project. It's not in here, but it is finished, and
It's
we're
really
we're
cute,
kitting
the
it this
pumpkins.
afternoon. So if you're signed up for Littles Club, we'll be contacting you soon to pick up your kit.
Right.
Okay. I realized. Hello, world out there. I forgot to bring the 2 table runners in.
No, we got one.
Oh, Marcia got one. Never
But I
mind.
didn't know you didn't have this one. Okay.
Well,
this
I
is
got
out of Doug's
interrupted.
book.
I know. Surprise, surprise.
We can show this next week, though. It's, what is it called?
It's called Millbank.
Millbank kit. It's with 2 little mini charm packs in here. So I think the picture, though, Susie has it on the shopping page, so you can see it. I did take a picture of it. But just really a fun, cute, easy little Kansas Trouble. Can be fall type or just plain traditional. And then we have the
And again, if you're shop hopping, that would be a great choice to pick up. Oh yeah, look at that.
This is a little Halloween, and it includes the little pattern, which is called Lattice.
But look at how long and sweet this is.
And you can actually even make it longer, too. I believe you can make it longer. We kind of stopped at a certain point. So if you have a long table, you can make this however long you want.
And it's a bit narrower in the middle than some long table runners, which is really nice because if you're actually having dinner, instead of just decorating your table, there's plenty of room to have all your plates and goodies around and still have your decoration down the middle.
Absolutely. So those are a couple little fun, quick and fast on a hot August evening fun sews.
Do you want to talk about those or those next?
Well, let's just keep going on the. Let's
the
just
cart?
talk about the quick with these little fun.
Okay. Projects.
These little just these. These.
Right, I'm getting them.
These,
I got them. My
Pillow
favorite.
cases.
No.
These are always, we do really well with these here because it's just fun. These are fun things. Sometimes these are great grandma gifts to give to kids. Give them a pillowcase instead of a bag of Twizzlers. I don't know. I'd want the bag of Twizzlers, but kids absolutely love to have their own special pillowcase, and we have some seasonal. We got a bright floral one here. This is the Brady Bunch fabric, and then we've got a couple of fun little Halloween, fallish, pumpkin ones. Just makes them feel special to put that on their bed, so they've got, you don't have to have a whole new quilt, but you can have a seasonal pillowcase, and not just for kids.
No, because I'm going to say, having had some college-age kids recently graduated, moving back home, they appreciate having clean pillowcases because it's nice to have a fresh one instead of going to the laundry.
And just a little hug from Mom
It is a little hug for Mom.
at college. So
Okay.
yes, let's talk about the books now.
All right, first one up, I'm going to talk about this one. So this is Master Your Stripology Ruler. We carry all of Goodwin's Stripology rulers here. We use them often, and they come in several different sizes, but the main concept, and perhaps I should have grabbed a ruler, but
This is a brand new book.
This is a brand new
Yep.
book, but her rulers have been around for a while. But they have nice slots for you to run your rotary cutter through, so you can easily cut strips, you can square up designs. But the idea here is how to get the most out of your rulers, no matter which one you have, for squaring things up, for cutting half square triangles, doing multiple flying geese, doing strip cutting, doing trimming. And then she throws in patterns inside this book. So it is a wonderful resource. If you have a Stripology ruler, you really should get the book. And if you don't have a Stripology ruler, you should really get a book and a ruler because they are time-saving and accurate. And she's a Minnesota woman, so let's go ahead and support our local designers.
And what's nice about this book is these pages are really nice and thick. They're kind of cardboard stuff.
They are.
And then always we love the spiral bound because it lays so nice and flat for you on your sewing table. So this is a great new book.
Do you want to talk about Tilda or you want to talk about
I
those?
want to talk about these.
Okay, I'm talking about Tilda first then. So Tilda, we have been featuring her things throughout this spring. But okay, so rope bowls are all the rage right now. And inside here, there are some great ideas for making rope bowls. This is her summer theme book. And one of the things I think is the most cute ever are the whales. And They are stripy whales, and they have quilts, they have big bed pillows, they have accent pieces in your room. I mean, what kid wouldn't want a colorful whale on their bed and a big
I
old
know
pillow?
it.
Or, you could snuggle up in your room and then in front of the TV or whatever. But look at that octopus, Marcia.
I know she does a lot of nice doll patterns as well.
Whoops.
But look at these bowls though, the beautiful rope bowls. So that's one more option of making bowls.
So this is called Sunshine Sewing by Tilda, and wonderful book. Should have that in your creative library. Okay.
So these are brand new Art to Heart books that we just came. So we have Frost Hill, we have Mistletoe Crossing, we have Love Lane Cottage, and we have Harvest Acres. So we kind of have, this is, I would say, fall, Christmas, winter, and Valentine's. So I want to tell you about Art to Heart, Nancy Halverson. Back when I bought the store back way many years ago in Cresco, Iowa, her patterns were great, absolutely great, and she had fabrics. She still does. She's kind of made a comeback now, but we made a ton of applique projects. And then she kind of, I can't exactly remember what happened. I know she had a granddaughter, and I don't know, some things happened, but we didn't see her for a few years, but she's back and in full-fledged, just like she was before. So this is traditional applique. This is not machine embroidery. Now, if you know how to digitize, you can figure out how to do it with machine embroidery, but piecing and applique. And then this is her quilt, so she's got a block that you can use in single projects, or you can put each one of these books together as a quilt, and that's the finished quilt. But so these are the next 4 books that came out. I will tell you, I have done a ton of machine applique before I discovered doing it by machine. I will tell you though, I still love a good blanket stitch applique. Raw edge, I still love it. And I tell you what, that new 790 that has the laser where your needle stops right now, it is the cat's pajamas for traditional applique, and so many other applications too. So I had to throw that in too. So these are brand new, lots of fun, little projects, big projects, just make you smile.
Mittens.
I know.
And cups of cocoa and snowmen. I mean,
she's
it's
always
so adorable.
got kind of a whimsical type. Absolutely love them.
So I think we have all of them that are out here at our store, so be sure to pick those up.
Okay, let's talk next about sewing events. Oh, no, not sewing events, serging events.
Serging events. Okay, so we have a couple of really exciting things happening in our store.
Oh, there's more of these.
Yes, I'm getting them all here. I'm getting them all. All right. So you might think that this is the focus of the fun, but it's actually the cherry on the top. We have, I'm going to put this up here, Pam Massey coming to our store the week of August 22nd, and she is doing a trunk show in our classroom. Space is limited, but
what's really exciting about these, kind of like our VIP events, it's only $10 to attend, but what you're going to get is a set of 2 of these in a little kit to make 2 bags with 2 different zippers. These, I just have the traditional zippers on these ones, but there you get a fancy zipper and a plain zipper, and they come in sets, and I have made them in several different variations. And I'm going to show you, like, this one's more squattier. These, it depends on how you do this. And then these are flat bags. These are just flat bags. Sometimes you'll like those as well. But they all are completely lined. And I am going to do a little tutorial on how easy these are to make on your serger. Honestly, this is some straight line quilting that I did.
But you could do it with the L890.
You could do it with the L890 with some cover stitches. You can also do these totally on your sewing machine as well. But everybody's going to go home with a set of 2 bags that you get to go home and make.
Right.
And these are the examples of the ones that we're going to have. Now that's a trunk show. And let me tell you this. A lot of you have been asking for something in the evening.
Right?
This is in the evening. This is on a Wednesday evening. Is it in a couple, 3 weeks?
I'm going to put the date back up. It is on August 23rd. It begins at 6 o'clock. So just past supper time, we will have this event in our store.
Yep. And Pam Massey is, she worked for, many years for Baby Lock, and now she's come over to the Bernina side on the airlock sergers. And so whichever serger you have, Baby Lock, Bernina, they're great. You're going to want to come to this, but even more so, you're going to go home with a set of bags and zippers to make your own little special bags. Now, just because you don't have a serger doesn't mean you can't come, because Pam, you should come. Pam is going to talk about why quilters also want sergers, and it's not just for garment sewers anymore. So she's going to go through some things. She's got some beautiful projects that she's going to show you. So it's going to be really fun, and we'll try and keep it to right about an hour, so you'll be out of here by 7 o'clock. It doesn't get dark till you'll be home by dark.
That would be the idea.
Yes.
All right, so that's the trunk show, and that's at 6 o'clock on Wednesday evening. On Thursday, we have Pam in our classroom, and we have space for 15 people to come and actually sit down at an L890 air threading serger, and we're going to be creating this wonderful bag in class, and it highlights many of the different kinds of stitches that the machine can do. There is gathering that happens, there's decorative stitching. Don't worry, the zipper is built into the bag. It's a very clever construction, but attendees to this class will go home with a completed project. We supply everything. You just need to show up for the fun.
Have fun. Brand new. You get to sew on a brand new L890 air threading serger. You'll see just how absolutely wonderful they are. And you just need to come and have a good time. And look at there. That's all made with thread, that plaid. And you are going to do this kind of stuff.
All right, because we have 15 machines in the classroom, we will have them at classroom pricing. Lucky for you, though, there's always the and more. So not only will you be able to purchase the machine at a special price, we have gifts with purchase. So we have the Big Book of Serging, which is amazing to get you off on the right start. There is, of course, the suitcase that's going to come with. Marcia's got goodies in here. We have a variety of feet that are going to come with the serger as well.
These are normally extra purchases, but for this event, we're going to include these. And of course, if you can't come to the event, do call one of our girls here at the store to reserve one of these machines for yourself. And we'll make sure you get this too, even if you can't come.
Now, there's one more thing.
What?
I know. In addition,
No way.
This is part of the gift.
Oh my gosh.
There's the tin. Okay, the tin is worth it just by itself, but it has stuff in it. It comes with the serger thread in here.
4 spools of each different color for you to use
and to get
on
going.
The serger. Oh my goodness, that's a huge value.
I know. So you don't want to miss out on those classroom pricing, and we do have still 60 months, 0% financing through August 31st, which is right around the corner. This event is in 2 weeks.
Yep.
You can fully prepay if you want to take advantage of that that financing, and we will put your name on that machine, and it will be able to pick it up after the event. If you are actually attending the event, you will sit at your brand new machine. That will be the classroom priced machine.
Absolutely. Ah, my goodness.
Now there's only a few spaces
There
left,
are.
so
There's
if
not
you're
so-
on the fence wondering, should I or shouldn't I?
And you should. You should.
Right.
It's a great value.
Oh my gosh, can you believe all those things come with that?
No,
Machine.
I can't.
Me neither.
But wait, there's more.
Okay, so that is all of that. Now we have one more class, Marcia.
Oh yeah, and we have another class coming up real soon. And this is our beginner class, and it is beginner quilting, bring your own machine. So you can see here that this is a table runner, and that is a table topper. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your own machine, or if you would like to rent one of ours, you can if you just want to see what sewing is all about. There's no cutting in this one. what we're going to do is you're going to go throughout the store and you pick out your own charm pack. So you get whatever charm pack from the store that you want. And you're going to, Terry, who has taught 4-H classes, she's a seamstress. She is a great teacher. She's going to show you how to accurately sew these squares together. So we're just starting at the beginning. She's going to start at how to wind your bobbin if you don't really know. How to thread the machine, how to get started. And you're going to sew these together, and then as our commitment to you for your success, you're going to leave your top here, and we are going to add a batting and a backing, and then we are going to machine quilt it on our long arms here in the store for you. So all that will be left is binding, and later on we can have a binding class. You can bring it back and learn how to bind it. But that's our commitment to you. All you have to do is come to the class, learn how to sew these squares together. We're going to furnish everything for the backing, the batting, and actual machine quilting. So you have a beautiful table runner or a table topper to go home and grace your table.
Right, so dust off your machine. Make sure it does actually run before you bring it in.
Or ask to use one of ours. Absolutely.
Yes, but we are going to get you on the right path, and we have many successful graduates out there, and we're very excited
and
by that.
We do have one young gal coming. So you have to be 9 years old. So it's for some of those grandmas, grandmas, moms want to have them get off on a good start. It's a 1-day class, and I believe it's on a Saturday.
And it's ages 9 to 99.
That's right. So absolutely fun. It will be really fun. I can't hardly wait to see what they do. Everybody gets so excited about it too. So I think we're coming to the end of this.
Well, we got a couple things.
Trivia.
They're all hanging on there, Marcia, for the trivia. So that should be next.
Yes, it is.
You get your glasses on. Now, for the first one to get the answer to Susie's computer, you will get the $10 certificate to the shop, and they could use that $10 certificate to sign up for a class, couldn't they?
They could, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, it would get them into this class.
I know, right?
Yep, it's only $10. You guys want to sign up for that one. It's going to be really fun.
Okay.
Okay, so trivia. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Cut and stagger is another term for what popular form of quilting that originated in Florida? Cut and stagger is another term for what popular form of quilting that originated in Florida?
I'll give you a hint. It's not the stitching groups that they come together and have drinks and then they cut and stagger on their way home. It's not that.
Oh, you're so funny.
But it can happen sometimes.
I did not know the answer to this one, but I can see now
how it happened. I'm surprised actually that it originated in Florida. That's the part that I'm surprised about. And that's all I'm going to say because
I know.
You guys, I would have picked a different state, and I'll say it after the answer comes out.
Further south.
All right. Yes, further south.
All right.
We're getting good answers like Bargello and Stack and Whack. Those aren't it.
Nope, it's not it.
So we have a quilt behind us too.
We have a beautiful, beautiful quilt behind us. And this is Liberty of London Fabrics from Riley Blake. And it is a beautiful 15 pack of fat quarters. And then we use, is it 15 packs?
It is 15.
Okay, so we use this particular pattern here. It's called Starry-Eyed 16. It takes 16 fat quarters. So you're going to have to add one more fat quarter to make this.
And you're going to need some
but
accent.
I don't know if Susie did. I think she had enough to do it. But she cut very carefully.
She added the blue.
Oh, she did. No, that's the accent. The accent is blue.
Right. But there's a blue
polka
dot. But anyway, you need one more. Oh, yeah, you're right. That is the accent. Don't listen to me, folks.
Yeah.
She's right.
But you may need one more. I can't remember. And then also there is some background fabric, too, that you have to add, the white, or you can add whatever color you want. And this one, also you could add they have an additional border on here that we did not put on. We do have some bolts of this particular fabric. If you're interested in a border, just call the shop or email us or leave a note here in the comments that you might want to add that border or add for the bigger border. So Starry-Eyed 16, a beautiful, beautiful quilt. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful
package of fabrics
from Liberty of London.
Do we have an answer or a winner?
No winner.
No winner
Okay,
yet.
so here we go. There is no winner yet. So what we're going to do again, like we did a couple weeks ago, is we're just going to draw for three of you. So we have no trivia winner.
So I'm going to put the question up and we'll read it one more time and
Okay.
then we're going to give you the answer.
Right. Cut and stagger is another term for what popular form of quilting that originated in Florida? And the answer is Seminole. Seminole quilting or Seminole patchwork. So it's
Right.
kind of like a southwestern
Right. So
type where it's kind of peaks and valleys and kind of makes a zigzaggy type thing. You can Google Seminole and you'll see what it is.
Right.
I did make a Seminole quilt way back in Cresco. We had the store in Cresco.
we have actually our Nature Calls piece on the floor has Seminole piecing as a border.
Oh, sure.
And it's very striking, but I would have picked not Florida. I would have picked Arizona or New Mexico.
Me
as an
too, because it's more.
originating.
But it really was originated in Florida.
Right?
So
All right, so we have that quilt behind us, which is gorgeous. You should make it. And then
can you do it?
I can.
There's our auction quilt. Okay, so this is a really fun auction quilt, and I believe it is, wow, minky backing.
It's so cozy.
It really is a nice quilt. So I'll be taking a picture of this and we will put it on the Facebook page tomorrow morning, and then you have until Saturday at 1 o'clock to bid on this lovely, snuggly, wonderful, bright and sunny summer quilt.
Right.
All right, so I think we're about done. We can wrap this up for today. Next week, Joy is going to be doing this solo, or she may have a mystery guest.
Ooh.
You're just going to have to tune in to see what happens. Tom, myself, Kendra, and Wendy are going to be in Chicago for the entire week. The three of them are going to be going to advanced Bernina technical training. So they're going to be learning more and more about, I think, some overhauling of machines and some kind of really in-depth type repairs, and also learning about the new machines and what's different about them and what we need to do on our end for servicing these machines. So we're going to be there all week. I am going to be in the hotel room, probably sewing, and so I'll be posting some things on Facebook of what I might happen to be doing, and then I'm going to tune in with you next Wednesday to see what Joy has up her sleeve and who she might have sitting here, and maybe no one.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Anyway, it's going to be a treat.
It'll be
So,
fun.
alrighty. Well, thank you so much again for joining us here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. I am Marcia, and this is Joy. And until next time, we're going to keep you in stitches. Thanks so much, everybody.